The other things I wanted to talk about. I think it'd be great if Hotels Tonight did sponsor us. I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Reach out to them.
Yeah.
Tweet at them. They'd sponsor the show.
Yeah, tweet at Hotel Tonight, guys, and check your avatar before you tweet at them. Okay? If it's an end white genocide avatar, let's not tweet at them. Okay? That might not be the, you know? You know? Like, let's just check our avatar and make sure that our avatar might be appropriate for the corporate sponsorship we're trying to get from Hotel Tonight. It's a great fucking app. And I got a lot of status on. I should be given so much more free shit. I plug people for free all the time. I get a lot from those steakhouses in New York City. I talk about quality restaurant group, quality meats, quality Italian, all that stuff. Except I ate a quality bistro and I was not happy. Really not happy. I hope they get it together. But I ate there very early on, and I think they'll get it together. I hope they get it together because it was really, I mean, it was a problem. Yeah. It was a problem. And this is my family that's involved in some of that, and I love them. But it was an affront to human decency, that restaurant at that particular moment. They brought over a hunk of butter. And they said, we have butter service. They were doing a parody on like bottle service. They go, we have butter service. And I went, what? What? What's going on? Why are you bringing a hunk of butter? It's stomach churning to see a hunk of butter. Guys, you don't understand what I mean a hunk. I mean a hunk. Like it was like a foot of butter.
Different flavors of butter? Or
just a foot of butter. And then they put it on the thing with different spices and herbs. And then it's still not good. It's like, doesn't taste good. Bad. Figure it out. Quality Meats, one of my favorites. Quality Italian, love it. Smith & Wolinski's, classic. Don Angie, great. Figure it out, Quality Bistro. Figure it out. There's a lot of people listening to this. Could be a great pre-theater restaurant. Figure it out. That French onion soup was fucking bad. It was not good. Watery. Not good. I pulled the manager aside. It's a lovely Asian woman. I went right up to her and I went, woo. No, I didn't, but I went up to her and I said, this is one of the worst meals I've ever had in my life. I looked right at her and I said, hi, how are you? Good. I said, this is unacceptable. It's one of the worst meals I've ever had in my life, and I don't know what you're going to do. I said, I don't know what you're going to do here because I can barely even come up with suggestions to make this better. Because it was such an affront to human decency, the meal. The chocolate mousse was served on a slate like it looked like human shit. Mousse looks like human shit. Mm-hmm. So what you got to do with chocolate mousse is like, make it pretty. Make it pretty. You can't put it on a slate like it's shit. I was aghast. I'm going to give it another shot. We might pop in there when we're in the city for Caroline's. I might give it another shot. I was unhappy. And I was vocally unhappy. My mother, I grew up with a woman who would put the service industry through all types of hell. It's one of the things I respected about her. Okay? And she would demand things. Demand. And stop with all your fucking liberal socialists, like fucking, I feel bad for the working class. No, you don't. You're just mad that you suck. You don't care about the working class. The working class, many of them are Trump rallies, and many of them are monster car shows. You don't care. You talk about all these people in LA talk about the working class, and they start quoting Proust. Stop. You and the working class have never met each other, okay? Somebody who's broke because they're trying to be a slam poet is not the working class. It's actually the opposite. Someone who has the luxury of pursuing comedy and not working is by definition not the working class. My mother used to say to like waiters and waitresses, she'd be like, I want the French fries lightly cooked, and then the fries would come out and they wouldn't be. And she would look at the waitress and she'd go, listen, I gotta be honest with you. She goes, if the chef can't make French fries, I don't know that he's in the right business. She goes, and I just wonder what I wonder what's going on back there. I'm confused. You know, she would just torture people. My father watched her once get up in a diner and walk into the kitchen. And my dad just saw a bunch of like Greek guys like staring at my mother, and she just yelled at a guy because the fish wasn't done the right way. You know, she wanted what she wanted when she wanted it. Brown the cheese on the pizza. If the pizza box got lifted up in the restaurant and there was not brown cheese, she'd go, hey, gotta go back in. Gotta go back in. And she'd call over this little wop. And she'd be like, come here. And he'd be like, oh, this fucking fat bitch. And he'd walk over and she'd go, hey, Giuseppe, can you put this back in the oven? You little garlic monkey. Thanks. So let him out. Let him know. If you're spending money, it's okay to hit people. It's okay to hurt them. It's okay to smash them. Take the phone right out of their hand. Oh, I'm talking to you, my child. No, you're not. Grab that phone. Your mother's at work. We've been too nice to people. This is why I think I am for giving people health care so I can treat them like shit. Do you understand that? I care about people. If you don't complain, you don't care. Mm-hmm. I want you to be the best. I've done this a million times, but I want you to be the best. So if I see you not being the best, I have to tell you you're not being the best. Or if your institution is not being the best, I got to let them know. I don't rat. I'm not a rat. So I won't tell on you. But I will just make your life miserable by being myself a lot. That's all. But that's why I want you to have health insurance. I don't think you should get cancer. I think you should be able to go to the doctor, and then you should be able to go to work and fucking deal with me. Because it's work time. Okay? I'm sorry, gay guy who's not as good looking as he thinks he is. Otherwise, he wouldn't be working at the hotel. I'm sorry. It's not time to just take Molly and zone the fuck out. Wake up. Wake up. I got a lot of issues. Is my room a corner room or not? Oh, it's not. Oh, we got a lot of work to do. Open up the ledger. What do we got? What kind of rooms we got left? That's the reality. You know? That's why, and this is the working class argument. Provide the people with health insurance. Provide them with health insurance so you can spit on them. I mean, is that wrong? I think it's pretty good. Provide them with a living wage and make them work for it. Climb over the counter in the Wendy's. You cannot yell at a fucking kiosk. You can't threaten a kiosk. A touchscreen thing. That's why you need real people. You can't get real people out of the workforce. Can't get real people out of the workforce. That's why I support giving people health care, giving them child care so that their children can be looked after while they are brutalized. That's why I'm not a Marxist. I don't believe in this horse shit. We're all equal. We're not all equal, you dumb fuck. We're not equal at all. You're going to get the boot in the fucking face. But, should get health care. You should get health care. But you should also be beaten. A lot of that is, some of that is kidding, but a lot of that is not. I was beaten. I'm beaten now. Listen, all of you giving me your opinions and your fucking tweets, that's you spitting in my face. Mm-hmm. Because I have to listen to that, and some of it I have to take into account. Now, none of it I do. You know, if you need, go get a potato and put a Marlboro Light in its mouth and watch that and then press play on your phone.